I'm about to be gaming.
God damn it.
Are you about to be Mo-side gaming?
What?
What are we like? Yeah. What are we taking this seriously? Come on.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's not much of a like. Or, I mean, I'll put it to you this way: Destiny plays League of Legends on his stream while he's fucking going. You're arguing in bad faith.
Is he
And all
actually
this other
playing
fucking
LOL while
stuff.
he does that shit?
Yeah, he plays. Yeah, he plays League of Legends. Well, basically any game.
Sometimes.
Oh, what?
Sometimes he plays Minecraft. He'll play.
Oh,
He
he
plays a
does
shit
play
ton of
Minecraft.
games. I don't know if he does
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
I know he did back in the day. He had like a shit ton of mods and shit. Like, he had like this whole other game within his fucking Minecraft server.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to beat.
Oh, there's
Elden Ring
Jack
for
in
the
chat.
first.
Time to talk about the carpetbagger. It's true.
Like I'm waiting to beat Elden Ring for the first time, so I can like just download all the fucking mods and just like pick and choose which one I want because like there's so many great shit. Like there's a Simpsons mod where you play as Homer Simpson, right? And your fucking potions are Duff beer. Like it's so fucking cool. Barney the dinosaur is like a lot of dragons and shit. It's fucking amazing. I gotta see it.
All right. Well, are we ready to actually start the show?
Sure.
Yeah.
We've been live, but it's like a cold open. We got to play the theme song. Debbie, do you have the theme song?
Boy, oh boy, you came prepared now, didn't you, for your own show, Riley?
No, I don't have the theme song.
Well, please scroll through our DMs and get
Look,
the
here. I'll give you guys. I'll give y'all a theme song right now. Okay. Just stream. Just stream. Just stream. Just stream. Just stream. Just stream.
There you go.
It.
That's our theme song.
Yo, it's the death stream. Your mom likes to peg me. My name is Demi. On the death stream with Riley. With a smiley face. His name is
folks.
Odin. You
Yeah.
know it.
You know Odin.
You know it. His name is Odin. We finna show him how we do it.
You about to get exposed like Edward Snowden.
That doesn't even rhyme. That was
Odin
terrible.
and Snowden? Yeah, it does.
No, it's all right. You know what? Fuck it. I'm overthinking it.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah, there you go. That's your theme song for today, folks. I'm too lazy to go get it. Welcome to the test stream.
I want clips. Oh wait, can you clip on YouTube?
No.
Actually, no. Actually, you can now, technically, with like YouTube Shorts and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Fuck YouTube Shorts, by the way.
I like YouTube Shorts. They're a lot of fun and they're very low maintenance. Not a whole lot of work to do. And it's even greater when you fucking hire another guy to fucking just do it for you.
Yeah, when you pay Jason $30 to make them for you.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, welcome to the Death Stream, folks. We got a couple topics lined up today, and I'm sure we'll come up with a couple more as we go along. First of all, just a sort of icebreaker, just a lighter topic. What the fuck?
What?
What
a YouTube video opened on my phone that I didn't click on. Just a little icebreaker, a lighter topic I wanted to bring up. So I got triggered today. I went on the Google News page just to see if I found any like interesting news to bring up on the Death Stream, and my search for news was quickly stopped just because I became so triggered. So there's
what triggered you, little girl?
Okay, let me tell you, this is like a nerd problem, but you know. So this is on Google News by.
If this is about Pokemon, I swear to God.
It is.
God.
On Google
Riley, nobody cares. We don't care about Pokemon.
Listen. It's just so stupid is what it is. An article by Kate Harold, which, you know, the gender might speak to this article a little bit. Pokemon Red player stumbles across hidden feature over 20 years later. Now the article goes to...
Do I get to watch Pikachu get executed like ritually by pagans? Because that's the only way that this is going to save this bit right here is if Pikachu is fucking dead. Like impaled, like, you know, Vlad the Impaler or the Implier, depending on.
No, it's just this is such the stupidest article I've ever read. Because first of all, It's like top heavy with like 2 paragraphs just like about Pokemon that nobody gives a shit about. This
Everyone
girl
already knows. I
this girl
assume.
likes Bulbasaur apparently. And then they go to talk about this hidden feature. But you want to know what the hidden feature is?
What?
Guys, did you know? Completely hidden feature. Nobody knew about this, apparently. Hidden feature. When you're in your moves and you press the select button, you can reorder your moves.
I
Now,
was aware.
yeah,
Of this.
I thought this was a matter of public record. Like, why the fuck is this an article? It's just like, hidden feature that nobody has ever heard of. You can do this very basic thing that I've seen people do 1,000 times that I do myself. This is like, why does this exist? Wouldn't somebody have fact-checked this before saying, oh, this is a hidden feature discovered 20 years later? Like, what the fuck are they on?
Well, that guy in the chat there, he does point out a pretty good point. Riley, in what dimension are video game journals remotely smart?
That's true. Video game journalists are pretty dumb, so that does make a lot of sense.
I'm kind of getting alt-right vibes right now. I don't know.
Oh,
what? Because we say video game journalists are dumb?
yeah,
I don't
they're
know.
fucking stupid. Like they're dumb. Come on, man. Like objectively, they're stupid.
Having any problem with gaming journalism, the modern state of gaming journalism probably makes you a white nationalist at this point. I don't know.
I'm just so beyond it at this point.
Shut the fuck up, Demigloom.
I don't know. People who have problems with the current state of gaming journalism tend to
Blackbird,
also
actually,
believe
you
in
can join the
ethnic
Discord call.
purity.
Let me send you the invite. It's supposed to be in the description, but I'm an idiot.
Way to go to talk over Demi's point while she was
Sorry,
making a point.
Demi, please repeat yourself.
No, my point was stupid. I was just joking about how it's racist to not like video game journalism.
Yeah, I meant to put it in the description. I don't know if I can still edit the description.
Who just joined?
Like that to actually work.
Okay, let me turn you down a little bit, little loud. Okay, that should be fine.
My mic, you're turned on my TV monitor, so you might hear yourselves a little bit just saying it.
Well, try to mute yourself tactically as we go along. So anyway, did we want to get right into Ben Saint, or did we have anything else we wanted to talk about beforehand?
I guess we could talk about how
the new Star Wars game, but whatever.
What about the Star Wars game?
The new Lego Star Wars game that came out.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot about that game. Have you played it, Blackbird?
Actually, yes, and it's really freaking good.
Dude, everyone says it's really, really good, and all the streams I've seen so far of it have been like pretty sweet.
I'm gonna get crucified for this, but I am a person who does not like the prequels. I genuinely despise them.
Well, a lot of people
with them. Playing a Lego Star Wars version of them is actually fun, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's like the plot doesn't matter when you're just a Lego man running around having a good time.
It looks like it makes
a boring. I don't know if I'm allowed to swear, but how to make a boring ass movie.
You are very much allowed to swear. This is a pro swearing.
Lego Star Wars is how to make a series of boring ass movies actually fun to watch, to play through.
Yeah, it seems that it makes the sequels like bearable.
I will just say now, Force Awakens is my favorite Star Wars movie personally, but that's that.
Shut the fuck up.
Sorry, go ahead, buddy.
It's only my favorite because it's the most recent one I got to watch. Because here's the thing. It was the first time I'd seen it ever. And it was just fun. It was just a lot of fun.
It was fun for a little bit. I just wish that they I don't know why they managed to take episode 5, A New Hope, and then repurpose it for,
That's cool.
Force Awakens, which I'm not bitching so much about that. It's just kind of like, you have this new extended universe and all this stuff that you can work with, man. Surely, like, we can kick off, like, the Dark Forces fucking series. Or, like,
Man,
well,
that
I
guy
guess we
is
got
saying Blackbird, do not talk to me ever again. That's just mean, man.
Never speak to me or my son ever again.
You have disgraced his family.
Damn it! The neckbeard opinion is the opposite of what you.
That
have.
is, yeah, that is a weird tab. Never heard anybody say Force Awakens is their favorite Star Wars.
I don't know why. I just love Force Awakens. It's just a lot of fun for me.
I like BB-8. He's fun.
Oh God! Shut up, Riley.
And to be fair, I'm a sucker for stupid shit. So
Debbie, did you say BB-8 is hot?
No, I said BB-8 is not hot.
BB-8 is just what the.
Yeah, Demigloom would fuck BB-8. That's canon.
God, imagine the Rule 34 of BB-8 and the droids.
I'm
Is
sure it
there
exists.
any Rule 34? You know
I'll
what?
say now,
Jason,
let's be honest,
Mo,
let's
you
be
know what?
honest here.
Do you know the text of Rule 34? The answer is
Yeah,
always
of
yes.
course. But I've never actually seen R2-D2 or C-3PO fuck anyone, so I don't know.
No one wants to see that.
I've seen ads on porn websites with C-3PO. Like, this game will make you come in a millisecond type shit with fucking C-3PO and, like, Lois Griffin.
William Warren says, wish I could get into Ben Saint's taint.
Yes, of course.
Oh, is this a Bent Saint aware person we're talking to?
Yeah,
Said,
no.
Disgrace Riley's friend circle. Never talk to me ever again.
I don't think Blackbird knows about
That's
Ben
just me,
Saint.
man. I just have my own opinion, man. That's not how it works.
Blackbird, do you know who Ben Saint is?
No.
Okay, well, we're about to get into a conversation you're gonna know nothing about.
I don't speak fluent nerd anyway.
I don't know if it's fluent. It's just fluent internet degenerate is the language, I guess, to know who Ben
Then I
Saint
should be
is.
perfectly able to translate because I know most of them. They're on Twitter.
That's true. I'm on Twitter. I spend most of my life on Twitter. It's sad.
I have like 3 or 4 different Twitters at this point.
But anyway,
And
yeah, I guess
not gonna lie, I'm a toxic. If there's a certain thing that ticks me off, I will genuinely be toxic on Twitter.
I mean, Twitter is the place for toxicity, and now you won't even get banned for it. Now that they're under Elon Musk's direction, it's gonna be great.
Elon Musk's fascist regime.
Oh my God!
I can be whatever I want. I wanted to make a dumb Barbie joke of how you can be anything you want. Yeah,
You can be anything you want to be.
You can be
Adolf
any flavor.
Musk.
You can be a Barbie girl in a
yeah,
Barbie world if you so choose.
Of all the flavors in the world, you chose to be salty.
What's the best flavor of anything
Chocolate.
ever?
Of anything ever.
Yes, just the best flavor.
I was gonna say chocolate because why not?
So it's a good one. It's a pretty good one.
Asian.
Asian
Oh my
flavored.
You said anything ever,
That
man.
is so racist.
Well, you mean like the making out with an Asian girl, like the flavor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the flavor.
Oh, that's
fair,
worse.
fair enough.
That's significantly less racist than liking Asian food.
I'll just say I was going to say Chinese food to be fair. So yeah,
Well, there you go.
because Chinese food is just Chinese food hits right.
But yeah, I've heard to say my piece on Skywalker Saga because I didn't really. I've heard a lot of good about it. I've seen a lot of footage. Apparently, there's a lot of like combat mechanics. Like there's actual like combo cancels and shit. Like it's fucking
it's
Smash
actually
Bros.
Really great. There's just one thing that it ticks me off, and it's really small. It's episode 3. I wish they kept the air fight from episode 3. Oh, that would have been so good.
Which one is
Because I
episode
love
3?
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
The
Okay.
prequel.
I've only ever seen the original trilogy, and even those I first watched 2 years
Seen
ago.
the sequels?
No.
No,
What
he
the
hasn't
fuck?
seen the prequels or the sequels. I keep telling him to watch more Star Wars, but he's all
All I
like,
can
"I
say
don't
is
want
this:
to."
skip episode 1. It's awful.
We're gonna do.
Oh.
Next time we do the MoCast, we'll do Visions. Because I
Visions?
kept saying that. The
Completely
new
skip
anime.
episode 1. It is terrible.
Oh.
Episode 2 is basically just as bad, but it's hilarious. But it's parts that are hilarious. That's why I would watch it.
It's where except sand, it's rough and coarse. It gets everywhere. That's where the meme comes from.
You know what no one ever bothers to actually criticize here? Anakin in episode 2 is really fucking sinister.
Oh He's sinister and a whiny little bitch.
He's fucking hot too.
No, he's not hot.
The Lego
Gross.
version
He
is
is
hot.
not hot. He is just evil. He is borderline. How is he more evil in Attack of the Clones than he is in Revenge of the Sith?
He's more evil in Attack of the Clones than he is as Darth Vader.
That's true. He is an outright murderer.
Yeah, dude. Like,
He killed the women and the children too.
It's like that one the guy who played the Wild Force Red Ranger at one point. I forgot what his name was.
Ricardo Medina. He stabbed his roommate with a sword.
I once made a joke about that where I said the man was so committed to his role as Decker he took it to real life.
Yeah, that's true. Decker was like the swordsman, and then he stabbed his roommate with his fucking samurai sword.
By the way, Carter Medina, if you're watching, I'm not even gonna say it.
Who's Carter Medina? Is he like his brother or something?
Oh shit! I thought it was Carter Medina.
It's Ricardo Medina.
Ricardo. Oh great! I'm the next stabbing victim, guys.
Uh-oh, it's over. Ricardo Medina. Listen, as long as he'll autograph my coffin after he kills me.
Hey, Ricardo, if you actually do stab me, as long as you autograph, as long as you get a good photo of it, I don't care.
Yeah, take a selfie with my corpse and post it online.
Take a selfie with a plane hijacker, very much like a man did.
Did somebody do that?
Yes.
Wow.
That was one of those videos just like man takes selfie with plane hijacker. Number
Wait,
7.
why is the Blackbird turn your camera off? Get out of here.
What?
Cameras make my call not run as good. Gotta get the cameras out of here.
Everybody turn your camera on.
No.
I was about to turn it right back on too. That's the sad part.
I knew that Demigloom. I figured Demigloom had a joke plan where she was going to turn it on exactly because I told her not to. So I've disabled Demigloom's video on my end. So even if she were to turn her camera on, I wouldn't be able to see it, and neither would the stream. You bought a new controller to play Skywalker Saga, but you're just playing Death Stranding instead. That's fair. Well, now that everybody's left, let's have the relevant conversation of the stream and talk about Ben Saint.
Reminder, I know nothing about Ben Saint, so I'm a complete noob.
All right. So to anybody who doesn't know who Ben Saint is, just real quick summary of the events that have who Ben Saint is and the events that have led us to have direct interaction with him. Ben Saint, he's an internet man. He makes comics is like his main thing that he does now, and he currently runs a little podcast called the Procrastinators Podcast, which used to be run by different people and have a much larger cast, but now it's just Ben Saint and like one of his friends. It's been run to the ground so much that there's literally like 2 people now when there used to be like 8. But yeah, Ben runs the Procrastinators Podcast, which I've talked about on my channels plenty, because I used to be obsessed with it. Many of my favorite creators, such as Trixie the Golden Witch and Mumkey Jones, were part of the PCP at one point. But
I'm sorry to go off topic. I'm just looking on Twitter right now, and I just saw some stupid stuff about Ezra Miller. Oh, God.
Oh, what is Ezra Miller doing now? Did he get arrested again?
No, I just remember this one dumb joke I made where I literally said, the man was so fast, he went back to jail before he even got out.
No, Ben Saint isn't in the stream. We're going to complain about him. Willie the Warden.
He really can't. How does he even get Ezra
Miller's really going on. He's like, before his like big break movie is coming out, he's starring in like this Flash movie that's supposed to come out within the next year or so, and he's just fucking up his career entirely. Yeah, that movie's gonna be gone. They're gonna scrap it and they're gonna replace him, and then it's gonna come out in 2026 instead of 2023.
This is a funny. I know this is kind of a popular opinion, and I know people are gonna hate on me for saying this, but you know a movie's going to be bad the moment it's in the DCEU.
That's true. There are a couple good ones, but like, yeah, mostly that universe is not great.
The only actually good DCEU movie is Wonder Woman, and that was a fluke.
I don't know about Wonder Woman. Well, Wonder Woman is okay. Wonder Woman 1984
The first Wonder
is
Woman,
not.
God awful.
I thought
Half of
Shazam.
the
I thought
movie-
Shazam was pretty good.
Shazam,
Shazam was
I'm not
good.
seeing. I don't care about Shazam, and I'm only saying that because I know Asher Angel is in it, and I know that's just one reason to not watch it anymore. I'd
Wait.
rather listen to him as a singer than seeing him act. He could not act to save his life.
I thought Shazam was actually pretty good. Like it's not one of those like movies that's going to challenge your opinions on shit or like even reinvent the superhero wheel, but it
As
was
long as
pretty
no
good.
one
I
says
thought it
Man of Steel was good, we're all good here.
Man of Steel was okay. Like it was cool in
You know what?
theaters.
I'll take okay. I can take okay. I can take okay because I'm just personally. I think Man of Steel may be my least favorite Superman movie of all time.
I thought you were gonna say least favorite superhero movie because I was about to say I'm sure there are a couple worse ones.
Batman v Superman.
Oh,
Batman
Batman
v
v Superman
Superman.
was shit.
I watched like the first like hour of it, and I found it pretty entertaining. I just haven't.
Seriously, they literally said.
Well, she
let's
didn't
take the
finish
guy
it, so
who tur-
is that
let's
really
take the guy who
valid?
turned Superman into an angry war criminal with no emotions who kills people, and do the same thing to Batman.
I mean, that's why.
They turned Superman into an angry war criminal with no emotions who kills people, and then they turned Batman into an angry punching man who kills people.
Well, in the first hour that I saw, Batman definitely seems better than Superman.
He is not. He is literally a murderer.
I haven't seen Batman kill
cares?
anybody yet. Murder is based.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill everybody.
And I'm not saying that Batman. Here's the thing. You have 3 rules you follow when you make a Batman when you incorporate Batman into anything. Rule number 1: Batman does not use guns. No, the grapple gun does not count. Rule number
agree.
2: Batman doesn't kill people. Rule number 3: Batman doesn't fucking use guns to kill people. What a surprise! Zach, I hate comic book Snyder decided to break all 3 rules at the same time.
Yeah, who cares?
That's all he ever does. He doesn't care about making good movies. He just cares about making edgelord fanfics.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. It doesn't. It seems not to make sense to like break all those Batman established rules. But,
Look at how bad the DCEU is. It's so bad. Lex Luthor has hair.
what? I keep starting to scroll through Discord and I'm forgetting that I'm streaming.
I'm just gonna say that again. The DCEU is so bad. Lex Luthor has hair.
I'm completely fine with Lex Luthor having hair. I actually really liked Lex Luthor.
That's like the main thing about him. He does not have hair.
Well, didn't they shave his head at the end of Batman v Superman?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's like
it's
an
they
origin
should-
story.
End of the movie.
Yeah.
They even went as far as to have
An origin story for his baldness.
they even went.
Could one say he's canonically bald at the end?
Well,
He's
yeah, much like
yeah.
Moediggity, canonically bald.
No, not canonically bald. You're retarded.
I love that here's a funny joke for you though. They even had Ezra Miller tell us what's going to happen in the Justice League sequel. Oh wait.
Oh wait, yeah. Justice League 2, it's gonna happen, guys. Restore the Snyderverse.
More like kill the Snyderverse. I don't want to watch.
Snyderverse is already dead. People want it back.
They don't want it. They don't want it back. They're just blind at this point.
They like Justice League more.
I
God.
actually like Justice League for one reason. It's bad. It sucks, but it's hilarious to laugh at.
Yeah, I guess it's probably a much more consumable bad movie than the Snyder Cut, because the Snyder Cut is 4 hours long.
On a bad superhero movies tier list, I would put it in delicious garbage.
But anyway, let's get back to Ben Saint. So anyway, the Procrastinators podcast is relevant because like that's where I knew him from. I've been a fan of Ben Saint for a long time. But then the Procrastinators podcast fell apart, and Ben Saint developed a hatred for Trixie the Golden Witch, one of his former co-hosts, and her friends, ASC Riley and Bird Stork and Mint Salad, which Riley and Bird, and even Trixie to an extent, are pretty good acquaintances of me and Moe's. I know Riley was on the MoCast a couple times. Trixie and Bird were on at least once. Like we know these people somewhat.
They're
And
super good people. I like them so much. I don't know what to say to that. So,
you weren't supposed to say anything.
oh, okay. That wasn't my
Cringe.
cue. My
No,
bad.
that was not your cue. I was just explaining the scenario.
Oh,
And
okay.
Ben Saint has become this like super cringe like Twitter warrior who is just absolutely fucking devoted to shitting on everything that Trixie and Riley and co do, and like just like getting into stupid fights for no reason. And we have been victim to this. I believe Demi was the first to get epically Ben Sainted, as it were. So
think
Demi,
so.
you want to tell your story about how you got into an argument with Ben Saint?
I don't even fucking remember what happened, bro. Like,
Well, at least the framing of it, like the brony initiation stuff, and then what
oh
happened.
yeah, I essentially asked Ben Saints to come on the Brony Initiation podcast, which is a My Little Pony podcast hosted by me and Riley. You should go check it out.
Fucker.
But I asked Ben Saint to come on. He was like, okay, if you can. He's like, you guys aren't like an established podcast yet. I don't trust you guys. He was like, so if you get to episode 26, I'll come on. I'm like, yeah, okay, cool.
Where's that?
And then what?
Nothing. I'm just.
He
Just keep going.
he eventually, I don't know, we got into an argument. I basically was like, it was some stupid shit between Ben and Trixie, and I was like, all right, I was like, I don't hate either one of you guys. Like, I'm tired of this bullshit of like anything short of literally fuck Trixie, I hope she dies is like not good enough for you.
What the fuck?
And it was, I was just like tired of him being like an asshole to anybody who was remotely sympathetic to Trixie or centrist at all. And he was like, oh, fuck you. You can forget about me ever coming on your podcast or whatever.
It's so the thing about Ben Saint that really confuses me is he does really have such a strong like conviction that like fuck anybody who likes Trixie, and it's like, wow, Ben, it's almost like this podcast that you run had Trixie on it for years, so like you're gonna have some mutual fans, and it seems kind of silly to just completely isolate them and be like fuck you, fuck Trixie. It's like like you know when like creators break up and they stop working with each other, usually they're not just completely fucking angry at any audience that they share. Like, you know, other people like Mumkey and Trixie, when they broke up, they had some mutual audience and they weren't immediately like fuck everyone who likes Trixie or fuck everyone who likes Mumkey. It's like, yeah, you have a mutual audience, you worked together for a long time, so to just completely stonewall that audience is stupid.
Yeah, I have to agree. I understand if they're like a literal like child rapist or something, it would make sense. But
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
yeah. If they like literally committed horrible, morally reprehensible crimes, then sure. But like,
yeah,
But if they
but
were
like it's just some
Mr.
stupid
Girl or
petty.
something.
It's yeah, exactly. But it's some like
Mr.
stupid petty
Girl,
ass fucking
shut the
beat.
fuck up.
he is a diddler though.
No, he's
continue,
not.
Jimmy.
I'm just gonna say, I don't even care if he sees it. Trixie's not even that bad.
Do you know who Trixie is?
Of course, I freaking know who Trixie is. I'm not stupid. I know some things.
Okay, I didn't know you knew who
Well,
Trixie was.
You
Trixie
didn't know who Ben
Lulu,
Saint was, so it was reasonable of you to not know who she was.
I would say Lulamoon.
All right.
I'm a
Anyway,
small part of the fandom. That's it.
Ben Saint transphobic confirmed. I tend to agree.
Mr. Girl is 100% without a doubt transphobic, by the way.
Why? What happened?
His take on trans women is that trans women are not real women, and he convinced his trans girlfriend to stop taking HRT.
That reminds me of the fucking GameStop incident. I'm not gonna say anything more about that, but if you know, you know.
What happened at GameStop?
There
What
was
the fuck happened at GameStop?
So basically,
Oh, the transgender
Yeah.
GameStop woman. What about her?
three. If you don't know what I'm talking about, 3 words: It is ma'am.
It is ma'am. That's really funny.
I'm not joking.
I think I've
So,
seen that too.
What's funny about
woman,
that?
a transgender woman was in GameStop and she was cursing up a storm. And then when they're like, "Sir, can you please calm down?"
Well, because somebody who didn't know their gender assumed their gender, and then they got yelled at. Like, yeah, fuck you.
And then later
People are gonna assume your
Are
gender.
you-
Sorry, it happens. If you
What-
correct them
what-
and they
what-
continue to call you the wrong gender, that's one thing. But you don't fucking have a little freak out because they assumed your
sound
gender
like
incorrectly.
a complete transphobic jerk, but in this situation, I really don't care what happens. But I will just go like, "Sir, please
Sir,
calm down, sir.
calm down, sir. Just to
Sir,
just to get her
I'm gonna need you to
angrier
calm
because it's
down and
funny.
Get out." In this case, I'm gonna make it clear. I do not condone misgendering someone.
Blackbird,
on purpose. No,
officially on record, Blackbird does not condone transphobia.
I do not condone transphobia unless it's in a
Unless
situation
it's
like
this specific one.
this kind of situation, yeah, go.
So what you're
take it
saying
to
is
hell.
being transphobic isn't okay unless the person is really annoying.
So
Then
being
you get to be as
transphobic isn't
transphobic as
okay
you want.
unless it's funny.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you guys.
Demigloom, we respect your gender identity, okay? That's all you need.
I need the respect for all my people. You understand?
Right.
All
I
your
respect
people.
you completely.
Demigloom is a
barely know
woman. The
you.
GameStop person, I don't know.
I don't know about that one. Sir, please calm down.
Calm down, sir. Sir, I'm gonna need you to calm down. Just like
Not
I need you to get
every
out.
other word is sir. Gonna need you to calm down, sir. Sir.
I don't. Okay. Anyway, so Ben's saying.
Best
you were
say,
saying-
yeah. So I clearly remember in your case, Demigloom. I remember the quote. I don't know if it's an exact quote, but he basically said like, "This is why I don't like you. You're a fence sitter," or like something to that
Yeah.
effect. He called you a fence sitter because you didn't hate
Because
either
I
him
don't
or Trixie.
because I don't absolutely despise him or Trixie. I'm just a fucking fence-sitting, enlightened centrist piece of shit. In his eyes, anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. It's so weird. Like he's such a weirdo. Like he's such this weird Twitter guy. I don't get it. But me and Mo both got into it with Ben saying when he
It
said
was the funniest shit, and like it was a real fucking like light shit too. We didn't even do like go hard at him.
yeah, we
on him
both
or
got
anything.
blocked and we didn't even like go hard at him. I called
Hey,
him
Ben,
Ben
what-
Taint.
I
Yeah,
went
That's
way
as
harder
bad as
at
it
him.
got.
I went way harder at him, and I'm still not blocked, and we're still friends on Discord.
He's
Oh,
still
wow.
friends with me on Discord too. I don't think he pays
Real.
attention to
Let's be
that.
honest. That's not a friend. That's an asshole.
But no. Ben's saying so I'm looking up. I wanna quote our tweets exactly because I can look it up because I'm not blocked on my podcast account, so I can look up at it's also ugly, which is his at, and then at Riley tweets, which you should go follow because it's my Twitter.
Nah, don't.
Hey!
Don't
Don't
say.
follow that. Don't
He
follow that
sucks.
guy. He's
Yeah,
kinda
fuck
gay.
that guy. Stupid. Nope, that's not my at.
Stupid with
I-
your stupid face.
I do have a stupid face. That's true.
I'm just fucking with you.
I barely remember any of you anymore, and I'm so tired. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, you're on the death stream today, is what happened.
Yeah. Maybe you should mute yourself whenever you don't well like if you're talking to someone else, please.
Yeah, be tactical with that mute button if you're not talking, because there's like background noise and stuff.
Thank you.
But anyway, so this was on January 25th. So Ben said what happened was like Riley posted about like potentially breaking up with Mint, and Ben said that it was like some level of like manipulation that he posted that tweet, and then Robin came at him for for interacting with the tweet in that way, and then they went at it for a little while, and then me and Mo both jumped in, and it was just It was this whole ridiculous thread that we just like kept going at each other, which ended in Ben Saint just like blocking us like a cuck.
Yeah, it was Robin's Raiders, man.
Yeah, we were Robin's exactly. We were Robin's Raiders. We got in there.
Which was like the gayest thing we could possibly come up with. So, but
Who came
I
up with
was
that?
laughing. That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my fault. So yeah, whoops. But still fun.
Yeah. So Ben and Robin were just going at it for a while, and then I just hop in and I reply with a big L plus you fell off plus ratio.
Take the L music.
and then
I
he
have a dumb edit on my YouTube channel that's like that.
and then he just starts going off like, "Oh, you're sipping for a scammer and an abuser. Trixie and Riley are bad people."
Look who's talking.
And then Ben, I guess Robin called it harassment, like how Ben was replying to Riley and to Trixie. And Ben took that as the criminal definition, as if that's the only definition of harassment that exists. And he starts harping on Robin accusing him of a crime, which that's not always what harassment means. And it's stupid that he claimed to that so hard.
Yeah, he really went fucking ham on the whole like facts and logic portion of the argument there, you know.
Doesn't trust you.
Playing Death Stranding for the Death Stream. Good job, Willie the Warden. It's appropriate activity while listening to the Death Stream. What'd you say, Blackbird?
He's playing Death Stranding for the Death Stream. Wow.
Yeah, play death games for the Death Stream. It's important. But anyway, so yeah, I was just joking the whole time. Like, I don't think I even made a cohesive like argument point. I just like kept saying stupid shit just to be funny. And it's crazy that Ben Saint just like got so triggered and like was like typing paragraphs about how Trixie and Riley are bad people and how I'm an idiot yighead who needs to eat glue.
That's not how that works. Okay.
I got blocked with the quickness though. I didn't even really get into the conversation. I think I got two tweets in.
How many
he was
replies?
Like, "Fuck you, Mo." Blah, blah. Boom.
I said big L plus you fell off plus ratio, and we started arguing. And Robin was involved too, but a bunch of her tweets are deleted, so it's hard to follow the thread. And then I said Ben Taint, and he said good one enabler, and I think he blocked me after that.
I'm sorry, who's the enabler? You're the one who's literally screaming at him.
Just screaming paragraphs on Twitter. Like, this is fucking stupid. I don't understand. What happened to Ben Saint? Like, what character arc led him to this state? Because, like, back in the good old days of the PCP, Ben was just kind of this, like, chill dude. Like, he was one of my favorite members. I believe we did a MoCast about the PCP, because we're all big fans, obviously, or at least we were at the time. And I believe I ranked Ben Saint as my 4th favorite host out of like the 9. So like I was a pretty big fan of Ben Saint. But he, as I said, he fell off plus L plus ratio.
When I look back at history just to see what's going on.
It's just unfortunate too, because it's like Ben Saint has single-handedly like completely ruined the PCP.
Yeah, I think so.
It's so sad because the PCP was such a good show. You know, I'm not saying there were no good episodes after this, but I think the best place and oh, he's talking to somebody else. Where I decide the PCP canonically ends at episode 200 for me. Fuck everything that comes after that. They did episode 200 at RadCon 4. It was a big thing. That's where it ends. It's over.
Dun dun dun.
RadCon 4 was great, and it was sad that like right after that is when the PCP fell apart.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. That was like one of I really enjoyed the whole like RadCon 3 thing, because that's when I got I think introduced to them.
Was RadCon 3?
It was 2017-ish, 2018-ish.
That was like RadCon 2 time. That was like when Monkey was on the show, right?
Yeah,
2017.
because I remember listening
Well, that
to
was
it when Monkey was
2016.
on there.
It was 2017 when he left, I think.
I think I might have gotten in maybe in the last few months of Monkey being on the fucking podcast. I think right around that time, yeah.
Which, that's why it's unfortunate, because Ben was on the right side of that. He was one of the couple that voted against kicking Monkey. Like, he was based. He was defending Monkey. He was the reason, according to Monkey, he was the reason that Monkey even knew what was going on. Like, Ben was giving him, like, inside information of, like, yeah, they're talking about kicking you. Like, he wouldn't have known at all if it wasn't for Ben. I just think it's sad to watch somebody just become cringe when they used to be based.
We chill on the use of base.
No,
please.
we cannot.
It's so fucking lame. Like, it's like you're using the word base more now that I brought it up a few episodes ago, or like a couple of weeks ago.
That might be true. That just might be correct.
I'm so sorry, my Discord was acting so stupid just now. What the fuck was that?
That was weird. I don't know.
It was like playing in a past stream, and I couldn't turn it off.
Well, like a past stream of mine?
Yeah, I was playing a past stream of yours, and I couldn't turn it off.
That's weird. Yeah, I've infected your computer. You have the Riley virus. It's over. This videos and streams of mine will play, and they won't stop. They'll never stop.
Can we take this over COVID?
The Riley virus instead of COVID. Which, actually, Blackbird...
The Riley virus instead of the demonetization virus.
We actually do have to talk about COVID. That's another topic in the title. So, does anybody have any final thoughts on Ben Saint before we move on to that?
Not.
Yeah, based. High five.
I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah, fuck him.
Reject Ben Saint, embrace Ben Savage.
Yeah, I love that guy. Played Corey Matthews on Boy Meets World.
And on Girl Meets World too.
Yeah.
And I actually liked Girl Meets World. So that's
Well, that was like an okay Disney Channel sitcom, but it did not have the feeling of Boy Meets World to me.
I would watch Disney Channel before I watched Disney Channel a lot before.
Don't get me wrong. Disney Channel, like Disney sitcoms, are like one of my guilty pleasures, but like they're a very specific thing.
That's the thing. I have a specific Nickelodeon sitcom that you would love called Warped. It's hilarious.
What have I've never heard? I love a lot of Nickelodeon sitcoms. Never heard of Warped.
It's like just imagine like some really dumb. Imagine like a guy who owns a comic book store and stuff like that. It's hilarious. It's like it's basically a slice of life with people working at a comic book store.
That does sound like it would be fun. Ben Taint, more like Ben Taint. That's what I said to him, Willie, and then he blocked me. He blocked me for calling him Ben Taint.
Well, I can't imagine what he'd do if I called him Ben 10.
He'd like that. Who wouldn't want to be called Ben 10?
Never mind. I was gonna say Albedo, but okay.
But all right, folks. We're not talking about Ben 10. now my mind's on Ben 10. Mo, what are your feelings on Ben 10? Good show? Your favorite?
Actually,
Ben 10 show except the reboot, and I still don't think the reboot is bad.
Let Ben talk. Or Ben.
Yeah,
Let Mo talk.
Where are you, Ben?
Let Ben talk.
Where are you, Ben?
Everybody's named Ben now. It's
Actually,
welcome to the hashtag Ben stream.
Oh, no, I've actually never got to see really very much of Ben 10 at all. I guess I think that was just after my time. Like, I got to see some of it, but I got to see that and the one with the monster trucks, that cartoon with the two dudes in the monster truck.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, fuck. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. It was on around the same time that Teen Titans...
Was that on Cartoon Network?
I think so. Yeah, it was right around the time that Kim Possible, Ben 10, Teen Titans, and all that were playing. It's a hold on, wait, hold on. It's a big. It has a fat blonde dude, white dude with the red Oh fuck, the lumberjack fucking look and the white shirt on.
Fuck.
I'm having some weird memories like start to poke back out. I think I might know what show you're
Yes.
talking about.
Yeah,
I
they,
barely
Wait,
watched-
are you talking about Mega's XLR?
I think so. Yeah, because they have monster trucks that turn into a fucking mecha. A mech,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
yeah. I actually ended up watching more of that than I did Ben 10. So I know a little bit more about.
Yeah, he's
that.
talking about Mika's XLR. I just checked it.
Let
What?
me send a picture in recording chat.
I will say now that I like basically every Ben 10 show. The reboot's just a weird one for
Yeah,
me.
Ben 10's based. I like that it all was like one continued story. It was very good, and then they just fucked it up with the reboot. Like the reboot's okay, but like they should have just continued what they had.
Anytime there's a good cartoon that happens, they fuck it up with a reboot.
And it's like it hadn't even been that long. They easily could have just made like a new Ben 10 show and had it be the same continuity.
What's even more ironic is the one show that didn't apply to. There are some shows that doesn't apply to Carmen Sandiego, DuckTales.
Yeah, there are good reboots out there, but a lot of them are bad. How far separated were?
Reboot was bad, but okay.
How far separated were Omniverse and the reboot? Only like 3 or 4 years, right?
I don't fucking remember what
in terms of like actual quality, they were very separated.
No, but I mean like in terms of time, not in quality. They were very separated. Yes.
About like 1 or 2 years.
Wow, really?
Yeah, the reboot came out like I think 2016.
Why did they do it like that? I guess the reboot's popular though. Like kids like it.
By the
So
way, I will
they...
mention Cartoon Network set the reboot. They set Omniverse up to crash and burn.
Yeah, I guess it probably wasn't time slotted well.
It was time slotted at 6 a.m.
Oh God.
Were you trying to get your show canceled?
They were, so they could make a more marketable reboot. Apparently.
Hey, at least it's not Hasbro.
Willie the Warden came across a Ben 10 porn comic and it made him feel nauseous afterwards. I'm sorry about that, Willie.
If you don't get it by now, Hasbro's entire motto is buy our toys.
Yes, Hasbro, buy our toys. They own Power Rangers now, and I'm very scared of what they're going to do with it.
No, they've actually done pretty well with Power Rangers somehow.
Yeah, but they've only done one show, and it's like they did the same thing Saban was doing, but now they're not doing that. They're not using Sentai footage anymore. So once
they're using Sentai footage for the mech stuff, but
no, nothing. They're done with after Dino Fury. Over. No more Sentai.
What?
Yeah. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what they do with the franchise from here, without the Sentai footage, which has defined it since the 90s.
We should get a live act. We should get a better version of another version of Hyperforce. That would be fun.
But they should do Hyperforce again. It's silly that they haven't done a second season for that.
You know what I find funny? They made fucking Ladybug the Black Ranger. How ironic.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Christina V voices.
Christina V. Yeah. Okay, you're right.
She also voices. She also voiced some characters from Sailor Moon and other animes. But one of her most famous roles now is
Ladybug.
What's her freaking name? The one person from Hell of a Boss, Verosika.
Oh, she's in Hell of a Boss. That's cool.
Verosika. But by the way,
I like Hell of
hearing
a Boss.
Christina V swear that much is really jarring.
Yeah, I've only ever seen her in kids shows before that. So
imagine when I hear the words "ta-ta fuck stain," I'm like, okay.
Whoa.
Listening to
Oh God, it was
guy-
Ben and Gwen. I'm sorry, Willie. I'm sorry you had to see that.
What happened?
He found a Ben and Gwen porn comic by accident.
How do you accidentally read a fucking comic?
He probably didn't read it like in depth, but he was probably just like on like a website with that sort of shit, I'd assume.
Have you seen this one meme? It was like this dude was like,
okay, if you've ever watched Mega Failure from Power Rangers, you know the one I'm talking about, probably.
Oh, Mega Force, the awful season that's
the
bad.
worst thing to ever the time Power Rangers parodied themselves.
But all right, folks. I don't want this death stream to run too terribly long, and we still have a COVID-related topic to discuss. So
I'll try to make it as quick as possible. Basically, in the Sentai, Black and Yellow were brother and sister, and then So when they become a relationship in Power
Oh
Rangers,
shit! I
one of the
streamed that
friends-
publicly. I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it.
So when they become a fucking when they're in a fucking relationship in the Power Rangers series, not very very jarring. That's all I'm gonna say though about COVID. I actually am one of the few people who was like, when COVID first hit, I was actually still outside. I was still outside more
Yeah,
often.
fuck the quarantine. I was very much a fuck the quarantine guy, but the topic I kind of want to get into right now, we can talk about general stuff about COVID too, because I'm sure that'll blossom from this conversation.
It's because of
But let me
COVID,
ask
I'm-
this question. I assume everybody in this call is gonna have the same answer, and if not, I'm gonna be very disappointed. So the pandemic is over, right? Like it's not real anymore.
It's
Yeah,
still-
yeah, like we pretty much had like remember the summer of love like a year or so ago. That was the kickoff to the end of fucking end of the COVID lockdowns, and everyone was like, "No, we still gotta do it." It's like, "Nah, man, we burned down fucking cities to fucking go. We're done with this shit." And then because of other extenuating circumstances and all that, but yeah, man, I think the whole world just started burning shit down because like everyone was tired of being fucking locked down. They wanted their lives fucking back, and
we want our lives.
yeah, the rollout of the vaccine was too slow. The handling, quite frankly, from both Trump and Biden has been, largely abysmal. I think.
Well, they could have rolled out the
if-
vaccine very fast, and you still wouldn't have taken it, so that really doesn't matter.
I don't know how racist this is going to sound, but considering that all Trump wanted to do was make America white again, I mean great again.
He did want to make America white again. That's true.
I was very, very cautious in saying that joke because I'm very, very certain most of you are white. So I was feeling you were going to take offense to it.
But I'm not
No.
offended. Why would we be offended? We're white, but we're not white supremacists.
It's one stupid ass joke from Batwoman. Never have I ever.
Was that Batwoman that said that?
Yeah, never have I ever compromised my values to support a white supremacist organization.
Oh my fucking god, that's so crap bad they canceled that show. Fuck
I'm
Batwoman.
so glad it's gone.
So awful.
Die.
It's really a shame though because like Batwoman is actually a really cool character in the Bat fam, right? In the Bat family,
You know what? makes it
and
even worse?
they
It's even worse though. The
What?
fact that we had to suffer through 3 agonizing seasons before
They made
it got
3
canceled.
seasons of that shit. That's too much.
How
That
did
should have
they
ended
do
after the
it?
first.
Yeah.
It's like a Sonic movie, only the Sonic movie actually redeemed itself.
Well, they were both good, the Sonic movies.
No, I'm talking about the first one. You know, when the first design got released. You know the one.
Oh, the design. Yeah, that's true.
When the first design got released, everybody and their mother was like, "We're done. We're not watching this
It's
movie."
over. Fuck this shit. That's true. But Mo, I'm sorry. I apologize about that. Blackbird, quiet down. Mo, make your point.
Oh no, I was going to say the CW sort of like does a coin flip to see if the show is either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. Unfortunately,
And usually it's the latter.
yeah, it sucks because we had like a ton of really, really great CW shows for
Wow.
like at least like 10, 15 years. Like if you include Supernatural and the shows that were on like that were kind of like paranormal a little. Well, no, I think Supernatural was like the first big sort of paranormal show that they did. No, they had Buffy the Vampire Slayer and then the vampire guy, what's his fucking name?
I almost said
Angel.
Angel. Okay.
Angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angel and the witch, the 3 witches shows. So they had
Charmed. That's the 3 witches show. Charmed. I remember that one.
yeah, Charmed. I fucking love the shit out of Charmed. I actually loved everything up until
I'm only wanting to watch a new Charmed because because that one actress, the actress who played Audrey in Descendants is in it.
Who played Audrey in Descendants?
I'm trying to remember her name. Shit.
Do you guys know about that one YouTuber? I don't know her fucking name, but like she made her career out of just like being like the most like cringe woke bitch in history, and just like talking about kids shows and how they aren't diverse enough.
Sarah Jeffrey. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah, Sarah Jeffrey. So that this woman is like She just makes her whole career out of sitting in front of a camera and just like talking like the most like woke bullshit about like, oh, this show doesn't have enough diversity. The way they treat this female character is bad. And it's like she's just like the most insufferable person I've ever listened to. She did a video about like Pair of Kings, and I watched it because like I remembered having seen like a couple of her videos before, and it was just awful. I don't remember her name, but she's just the worst. And I guess she's trying to make her own descendants, but more diverse. And that's like the most stupid idea I've ever heard. It's like, yeah, let's make our own thing just because this one wasn't diverse enough. Like, shut the fuck up. Apparently, she has an Indiegogo campaign, and I have to assume it's gonna bomb. I have enough faith in humanity to assume that it's gonna bomb.
Faith in humanity. I lost faith in humanity when Batwoman became a thing.
That's fair. That was a
I
misstep on
lost even
humanity's
more
part.
faith when Legends got canceled because I actually love Legends.
Yeah, Legends of Tomorrow did get canceled recently, and that show was really good from what I've
Yeah,
seen.
and they're not giving it a fucking proper send off or anything. That really pisses me off because Legends is great.
If it were Batwoman, I'd be happy because Batwoman did not deserve it.
Well, I mean, the way the Arrowverse works, I'm sure Legends will get a proper send off, like in an episode of The Flash or something. Like they're gonna give them.
Yeah, but I wanted it in their show though because
Look when I say it, I'm not even joking. Batwoman started the same way it ended. That's it.
That's it. Really? That's the show.
If you don't know, Torias Unlimited, he did a bunch of Batwoman reviews, and the moment I saw Batwoman was canceled, I was like, oh, he's gonna have a field day with this. And sure enough, the same day, there's a video on his channel of him dancing because of Batwoman being canceled.
Yeah, thank God. Like, why wasting resources on that shit? But I kind of liked the introduction of Batwoman. I don't know if it was the introduction. The show might have already been running, but when she was in
the only good part of Batwoman was the backdoor pilot. That's it.
Yeah, when she was in Elseworlds.
That was an actual
that was pretty good.
Too.
But it did not.
Everything
I mean,
else,
I feel like the first season was probably okay, just because I really liked her.
It wasn't. Kate Kane is the worst superhero character.
Do you think she was worse than the bitch who replaced her in season 2 and 3, or?
She wasn't even. I actually don't real. There are times when I actually don't.
I've seen clips from season 2 and 3, and they all look awful.
I have a specific clip for you that I want to show you. Then
yeah, you can send me it later. But
I actually made it. It's a joke I made on my channel from it, and it's actually funny. I promise you. If I can find it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what they do with the Legends since they're just canceling the show, because like they're obviously going to do some sort of like finale thing on, I'd assume, The Flash. It'll be interesting to see what they do. But
how many people see? Only 26 views? What the?
But anyway, okay, fuck this. I'm going to go record another episode of The Measly Few. Oh yeah, they are doing that. Have fun, Willie. But fuck, brain. Okay. See, the pandemic, right? Like, it's been over for a long time. Like, I think the moment there was like a political conference, like I think right after the election, or not right after the election, but a few months later, where Biden and Kamala, nobody was wearing a mask, and at that point, it's like, oh yeah, the pandemic's over, it's done.
Wow. I will say, at one point, I was shopping with my dad for a bit, and I saw a Karen who was actually sneezing on people on purpose. I was like,
that's based. I'd fucking do that. That's fucking based as fuck.
It's even worse. I have a joke about that. You know, technically in this day and age, that's considered assault.
It shouldn't be. It should be considered the funniest joke of all time.
In this day and age, sneezing and coughing on people is basically the same thing as attempted murder. That's a messed up thing to say.
Yeah, didn't they say it was like bioterrorism or something? Like when when COVID was like big, they said that like doing that was considered bioterrorism.
What makes me mad is Karens will literally never wear a mask, and then they'll be like, "You're the reason COVID is spreading." Bitch, look in a mirror.
Yeah, like Karen's not wearing a mask, yelling at you for not wearing a mask, and then you're like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? You're not wearing one either. And then they're like, but I have a breathing condition, so I cannot wear a mask, but you
have a breathing condition. Oh no, you don't have a fucking breathing condition, but you're about to have one right now.
I'm calling the police.
The police cannot. I'm pretty sure if they called the police would be on the other person's side anyway.
Yeah, like I imagine in a lot of those Karen scenarios, if the police do get called, the situation gets explained, and they're like, "Yeah, bitch, like, what the fuck are you talking about?"
I was gonna say, the hardest
Put
person
her in jail for wasting their fucking time is what they should do.
I mean, if I was a cop, I would be like, "You're under arrest for what?
You're under arrest for
goddamn
being
time."
the worst. But yeah, like I still the thing I want to say is like I still see posts on Twitter. Like very recently, I saw a post on Twitter complaining about the people who wear a mask without the nose up, and it's like I hate people who wear a mask like this, and I'm like I hate people who wear a mask. Why are you still wearing a mask at all, nose or not?
The best way to troll a Karen who actually is like, like put your mask on, and actually wears one. Have those masks that look like you're not wearing a mask?
Oh, like the clear masks, yeah.
No, not that. The ones that like make it look like you have your mask on your below your on your chin.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They make it look like you're wearing a mask, but not like wearing it the right way. Like it's like below your mouth and stuff. It looks really stupid, but it's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, that's true. But
I would just wear one of those, and every time she's like, "Put your mask on," it is on, bitch.
yeah, get fucked. But have any of you encountered any like people actually complaining about COVID in the year of our Lord 2022?
I really don't know.
No.
No, thank God. Good job. You've avoided the autism.
This is gonna sound stupid, but COVID is the reason I graduated.
Me too.
I am not joking.
No, because no.
I was supposed to take Regents. The one I was scheduled to take a Regents exam that I never got to pass because I was never good at global history. I sucked at it.
What happened to me is like I did awful in school when COVID started because like I need like teachers to like be there, and I failed all of my classes and it was awful. But then one day, all of my Fs just turned into Cs, and then I graduated. Because I guess they didn't want to let. I assumed the same thing that happened to me happened to a lot of other people, and they're like, we're not going to hold these kids back from graduating because the pandemic bad. So they just magically my Fs were Cs, and now I have a high school diploma.
I literally just zoomed through the entire thing, and I was just done like a month in like a week, so I could just play anything I wanted, and I just started YouTube from there.
Oh, is that when you started doing YouTube videos because you had nothing else to do because it was the pandemic?
Yeah, and I gained so little subscribers from that. I am at 250 something.
Hey, this YouTube channel we're streaming on right now has 93 subscribers, so don't be saying 250 is nothing. Or I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
I mean, don't compare yourself to Corey Kenshin. No, that's sad. Corey Kenshin is a great YouTuber. You shouldn't have to compare yourself to him because there's no one like him.
How many subscribers does Matt have?
Who?
Vitro Matt. He has like a couple thousand, doesn't he?
I can't even spell his name. What the fuck? Vetro has 1.06 thousand.
Oh, okay. Well, hey, round of applause. But Mo, have you seen any of the fucking COVID people on Twitter? It really is annoying. Like, I still see it all the time. Like, that fucking mask tweet in particular just, like, pissed me off. Like, I was already in a bad mood. But it's like somebody who's like, I hate when I see people who wear masks like this. And it's just like, I hate when I see people wear masks. What the fuck are you talking about?
Getting strangled to death.
I mean, to be fair, I guess my take isn't really to be valued because I was always an anti-masker.
I would not wear a mask unless I have to.
Yeah, I would wear masks when I had to just because I didn't want to like throw a fit in public. But like, I hated masks and I was very public about that on podcasts and shit. Like I'm sure I'm sure Demi's argued with me before about it, that I just don't remember.
It's like Disney whenever they have to show something.
Demigloom's our resident libcock, so I'm sure I've
It's
argued
like
with her about
whenever
it.
Disney has to show a gay scene. We don't want to do it. You have to. Fine.
Fine, I guess. I wouldn't have done it in school every day though. Like, thank God I was already.
It's like Disney it's like whenever Disney has to show something gay, because
I
Disney.
guess I'll do it. Yeah.
If you don't get the joke, Disney is quite literally the straightest place on earth.
The straightest place on earth. Pretty good.
I am not joking. They canceled the Owl House.
They did cancel the Owl House. That does suck.
Which, by the way, Disney, if anyone at Disney is watching this, prepare to have a meet with my lawyer. You're getting sued.
Blackbird's
You are
lawyers are
still getting
put them to the
sued for
ground.
that. That is not right.
I think the way that people are boycotting Disney now is pretty retarded, though.
It's the House of Rat. What do you expect?
Yeah, but like this whole big like Disney boycott, like in Florida in particular, like we're not gonna let the mouse tell us to be gay.
That's why I call it the House of Rat. Dan, if you remember a while back, Matt Pat Film Theory, he did those Disney videos, and it was so funny.
I've not seen any of Matt. I have not watched Matt Pat since like 2016.
How do I put this? Disney movies are dark.
Yeah, they're pretty. I've seen videos about that by Matt Pat, but I've seen videos about that. But anyway, does anybody? Mo, I think did you leave the room for a moment because you were muted before?
I just had to go to the bathroom.
I asked, have you seen any like discourse on Twitter about COVID, like at current times?
Oh no, because everyone's fucking done with it, and we're fucking tired of it.
Yeah, all the smart people are done with it. I occasionally run into stupid people who aren't, but all the smart people are done with it.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty.
Oh, I just remember this completely random thing that just occurred in my mind.
Well, that's not what we're talking about right now. Mo, continue.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think everyone's pretty much just done with it.
Yeah, that's fair. And I think we're about done with the death stream. Unless is there anything else in the news that anybody wants to bring up? That Demi or Mo wants to bring up.
No.
What'd you say, Demi?
No.
Okay. I don't know why you were so exaggerated about it. But yeah, that'll about do us for episode 3 of the death stream. Join us next time. Next time something funny happens. Well, I guess Elon bought Twitter. That was something funny that happened, but we talked about that on other shows instead of this one.
That I wanted to say that I just realized Donald Trump is the first ever president who is neither black or white.
What is that? Orange? Is that the joke?
He is the first ever orange human being and orange president.
All right, see you next time, folks. Have a good one.
Yeah, all right, gamers. We'll see you on the next death stream. Wait, no, Mo, you have to do the theme song to close this out. You have to fade out.
All right. Death stream. Death stream. Bye.